Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading, and this one was inspired by Leo season, and it is titled how has your light impacted others, or how is your light impacting others? I'm not completely sure. You see the title. But happy birthday to Leos, any Leo placements. I hope you're having a great Leo season. We have 8 options to choose from today. Please choose more than one if you feel drawn to more than one. This is a general reading, so every message may not resonate, and that's completely fine. But if you do enjoy these messages, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading, and book a personal reading if you need further guidance. All right, let's get started. Hi, pile 1. You're the pile that chose image 1. Before we actually get into this pile, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this energy. I'm seeing the number 10, 4, and 3 as relevant numbers for this reading. Somebody could be a Libra or a Scorpio. Someone could be a Pisces or an Aries. Someone could be a Taurus or an Aries. I'm also getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Leo, and Cancer as most relevant in this pile. Now, how has your light impacted others? How does your light impact others? Possibly even. Your light is hard to miss, pile 1. Interestingly enough, I feel like your light is seen most in periods of time where you are not focused on planning. Okay, so maybe this is when you're out and about, when you're spending quality time with people, when you are in a space of just enjoying yourself. Some of you guys dance around and your light is seen. Some of you, this is when you're on vacation and things. I don't know, like this could be situations where you're out, you're at parties, you're at events, all right, some sort of like seminar, gathering, anything like that. Could even be dates and things, but I'm getting more so group settings. Your light is seen most or felt most when you are in group settings. Okay. And I feel like it's on a physical level. So for some of you, it could be seen online, but this feels like when you're up close and personal with people. When you are around groups of people, your light is hard to miss. I don't know if you are extroverted. Some of you could be. Some of you are a bit extroverted, or you could be an ambivert or anything like that. But I feel like it's within your interactions with other people that they see your light, and how it tends to impact them. It seems like it helps them heal aspects of themselves that feel insecure. Some of you are very confident people, or very confident in something that you do. You could be very confident within your interactions with others. And this could even be especially true if you are someone that like has certain preferences around things. You could be in the LGBTQ. You don't have to be. You could be someone that is around people of other cultures, but you're, flirting, and you could be, you don't have to be. Some of you, you're seen interacting with other people, and for some reason, this is inspiring them. You could be inspiring people of other cultures. Your light could be inspiring these people because they don't expect you to be so playful. It makes them want to be more playful. Some of you could even be committed. Some of you could even be in a relationship. I'm not getting like cheating vibes, but I'm getting like you could be in a relationship and maybe you're still very extroverted or still very friendly. You could even be in a relationship at events with your partner and be very extroverted and be very flirty and happy. And this is impacting people because they want to know how you've gotten this way. Why are you so free-spirited? Why do you look so happy? What do you do for work? How have you healed? There's something here about how you look that is impacting the people you're around. Okay, so maybe your skin's very nice, your hair is very nice, your body's very nice, regardless of how you feel you look. Some of you could be thick, you could be thin, you could be stocky, you could be, skinnier, anything like that. I'm getting, however you look, there's a lot of people that admire your body and your skin and your hair and your face and things like that. And they want to know how you got like that. Your light is shining from within. Your confidence is extremely bright. Your confidence around how you work is extremely bright, or what you do for work is extremely bright. Your confidence around what you love, who you love. Your light impacts people because I think it starts to make them question what they love or why they love certain things. Or it's like if there's something that you really love, Pile One, whether it's music, reading, cooking, fitness, makeup, clothing, something about how you show up in the world and your interactions with other people based off of that thing. Like you might be someone where you are often contacted, or like people always ask you about that thing that you love. Or people always bring up something about you. There's something about you that people bring up. Maybe your hair is always done. People are like, your hair is beautiful. How'd you do your hair? Like, they can tell from the inside out that your hair is healthy. They can tell from the inside out that your skin is like, you eat well. Your skin is really beautiful. They can tell from the inside out that you work out your body, you dance, you exercise often. They can tell by your clothes, like you put it on, you know how to put it on. People are like, what is that about? I feel like you get asked about the things that you love often. Maybe if you bring it up in conversation, you light up. And this is something that people are inspired by as well. When they see you talk about the things that you love, or they see you doing something that you love, they are inspired by that light that comes out of you. They want to know how you've been so committed to that thing. If you're really good at something, they're like, how long have you been doing this? If you're happy around a partner or happy around your friends, some of you look really happy. Some of you have a light that makes you look really happy. Pile One. People notice how happy you look. And again, it's like in periods of time where you're like leisurely or something like that. Like you're not really focused on work. Even if you are at a work event, you're not really focused on work. You may be more focused on networking, or you're just in your downtime. And when people get to know you and they talk to you and they ask you about previous jobs or previous friendships or previous relationships, and they see where you are now, they want to know how you got to where you are now. They want to know how you healed. Yeah, they're curious to know how you healed. Some of you, if you have children, you could have had children, but your body looks great. They're like, how'd you do that? What did you do? Or maybe some of you, like, you own your own business. You do something stressful for work, but you still look happy. You look refreshed. Some of you have very stressful jobs. Yeah. And maybe you don't look as old as you are, or you don't look like you're aging. Like some of y'all don't look like you're aging. Your light in this pile has a lot to do with how you look. You could be very attractive. And this doesn't even have to be like what you're wearing, or like you need to be wearing expensive things or anything like that. It's the energy. It's how you wear the clothes. You could even be a model. Like it's not about the actual piece of clothing. It's about the person wearing it. This is the vibe that I'm getting from you. Some of you make something look good. You make things look good. Maybe things that other people wouldn't normally associate with beauty or something like that. but you've healed or you're healing. Some of you could be like vegan, vegetarian, and that's something that you're passionate about. You tell people about that. I wanted to ask an additional question that may add to the message here. And I asked, why is your light important? Like, why is this energy that you are putting out important for other people, this impact? It's important because some of you are meant to network. Okay, whatever it is you do for your career, you're meant to be connecting with people. You're meant to be networking. You're meant to be getting to know other people in your field, or you're meant to be gaining clientele through how you look or how you interact with them. So this is a part of the appeal behind your light. But I'm also getting an energy here of you being some sort of a leader. Okay. A lot of you in this pile, your light impacts people by inspiring them. Again, your communication with them, conversations you have with them. I'm getting like the vibe. I don't know if you guys have ever had this experience. I have, but like, have you ever met someone on vacation? This could be relevant for somebody in here. Have you ever met someone on vacation and they were like really like a cool person, or they were really inspiring, or you were like, what job do you have? Like, what are you doing to be out here? Like, how did you get out here? Like, what do you do? And they give you some sort of nugget of wisdom or insight on their life that really impacts you in the moment. I'm getting that vibe. Like, some of you guys are the type of people where your light shines most when you're in your downtime. Your light shines most, even if you're at an event. It's like when you are chill, not when you're in work mode. Maybe when you're in work mode, it's very hard to get a grip of you or see you. But when you're in your downtime and you're talking to people, and they get to hear about what you're passionate about, and they get to hear about how long you've invested in this thing or how far you've came. There is something so inspiring about you and how you look. I feel like your looks add to the situation for some reason. What you're saying is important, but it's like the fact that you look like that and you're saying whatever you're saying is even more significant. So some of you could be like, I don't know. You could be like, yeah, I had surgery on this. People are like, oh my God, you had surgery on this? How did you survive that? Like, how did you heal? You look so good. You look great. And you tell them, and they take that and they really like gain something from that conversation. They learn from that. Oh my God, you've been divorced. You went through a breakup. You lost this person. You had this experience. Like, wow, you look great. I feel like everybody's like, you look great. You own this. You do that. Wow. Like, that sounds draining. Or that sounds like a lot. That sounds like a skill that took a lot. You look great. Like, I'm kidding. Somebody in pile 1, you look so good. How you look is adding to the light. And people want to know how long you've been doing that thing. Why are you so committed to that thing? You've been married for 40 years? How? You know? They want to know. Because you look great. Okay? So how does your light impact others, or how has your light impacted others? You've redefined something for someone or for other people in general. When people come into contact with you and they hear about what you do or what you've been through or how your life has evolved past certain obstacles or things, just life experiences, they are in awe of how you've been able to maintain or become more beautiful in the process. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter who you are. I'm getting some of you are very beautiful inside and out. All right, so that's what I got in pile 1. Pile 1, I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box for channel songs and booking information. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 2. You're the pile that chose image 2. Pile 2, this might be a very specific message, but I'm going to tell you what it is that I'm picking up on in this pile. But let's do the numbers and signs first before I get into the message. I'm seeing 14, 17, and 19 as the most relevant numbers in this pile. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Someone could be a Sagittarius. I'm seeing Leo and Virgo, Libra and Taurus, Scorpio and Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer and Pisces in specific, Leo. And those are the signs that are heaviest. I don't want to go in on all the signs, but I'm getting those signs are heaviest in this pile. Now, I said Virgo, right? Virgo could be relevant as well. Now, how has your light impacted others? There is someone specific and or more than one person in your energy pile too that has projected something onto you that isn't true. Okay? I'm getting two scenarios here. For some of you, something that people have projected onto you is that your life is really great and you don't go through hard times. Okay? And that you are very favored, even though that may be true. Some people have viewed you as being so favored that, I don't know, like you don't have any room to complain. These are people that feel like you have no room to complain. You got it easy, regardless of what you are currently experiencing in life. There are people in your energy that view you as having it easy. They don't know much about your struggle until you tell them. Pile two, because I'm getting some of you tell people about what you've been through, and this could be some sort of trigger when it comes to your light. For some of you, your light is shown most in periods of time where you're telling people about what you've been through. Okay, because maybe people view you one way. I don't know if people are viewing you as like hard up or mean or cold or whatever, callous. And then you tell people about what you've been through and they go, oh my gosh, like you are a spiritual warrior. Like you're not someone that has struggled. You're not someone that has had it easy. You've actually survived a lot, and this is why you come off this way, or this is why you are a bit guarded, or whatever it is. And when you find it in you to tell people what you've been through, these are the periods of time where people see your light and they are impacted by it. Their impact by it, though, is kind of odd. People have different reactions to you. I'm also getting too, because I know I chose the image of the girl who has the guitar. Like some of you could even be musicians. When I talk about you spreading your light or talking about what you've been through, you could make music that lets people know what you've been through. Maybe you look one way to the world, but when they hear your music or they see your work or they see what you create for yourself on a artistic level, they are then like brought to the fact that like, oh, well, maybe I was judging them wrong. They're not just a pretty face. They're not just a wealthy looking person. This person has been through a lot. It's like the vibe of like somebody being a wealthy rapper or something like that. And then in the raps, you're like telling people how at one point in time you didn't have hot water or like something like that. And people were like, oh my gosh, wow, that's crazy. But here's the thing though. For the group of people that are projecting privilege on you that you don't have or that you haven't had or that you didn't experience, some of these people don't want to know the truth. Sometimes how your light impacts people is you tell people how hard it was for you to overcome certain things, but how you've made it. And I'm getting like in the process of you telling people about how you've made it, you also let them know that they could make it too. But for some reason, these people don't like that. Some people don't like that, y'all. Some people don't like this about you. Some people don't like how you pour into them and let them know that they could do it too, or they could grow too, or they could heal too, and they could love themselves too. They could choose themselves too. Some people don't like when you say this because it takes them out of the space of feeling stuck. And some people are using the excuse of being stuck, or, you know, burdened by their reality to keep them in a state of complacency. These are people that don't want to hold themselves accountable. Okay? So when you tell people the things that you've overcame after they've projected onto you and your light starts shining and they're like, oh my gosh, this person has healed so much, or this person has done so much. Some of these people want to ignore your light. Some people are triggered by your light. And you might even feel like you might have periods of time where you feel alone, a bit alone, or, you know, rejected even, pile two. But I feel like it's because these are people that, I don't know, like people, it's like, oh my gosh, you know what this is giving me to? Somebody in here, you could be very attractive. I could be talking to anybody, but I feel like this message is specifically for a woman. This could be for men too, though. But I'm getting for a woman in here. Some of you guys are very attractive, and you don't look like what you've been through, pile two. So you may be someone that has been through a lot, and now you hold yourself to a certain standard, and you also hold your partners to a certain standard, and you expect certain things from people because these are things that you've been able to give yourself. And I almost get the vibe where, like, you may come into contact with people that assume that you're spoiled. You know, you've been spoiled your whole life, and people have done all of this for you your whole life, and every man or woman that has ever dated you has done this, and this is why they don't do it. This is why they don't compliment you. This is why they choose not to buy you things. This is why they choose not to spoil you. The people who don't spoil you, the people who don't show you love, the people who don't compliment you, the people who choose to be mean to you, they use this projection as an excuse not to be nice to you. And the real issue here is that these people don't feel like they have what it takes to give to you, pile two. Whatever it is that you're seeking out of a partner or out of a friend or whatever it is, out of a job. These are people that know that they may not have what it is that you need or what you deserve or what you expect now. And instead of just saying that, being like, I don't got it, you know, you want this from me, I don't have it. You want a version of me that I am not, you know, I would have to change to meet your standard. Instead of being honest about that, these are people that project privilege over you, and you know they choose to view you as being stuck up or picky or all these different things, not knowing that your current standard is a result of what you've been through. You've had to persevere to get where you are. You charge what you're worth. You want to be loved a certain way because you've been through a lot. You know, you expect a certain type of friendship because you settled for less in the past and that didn't work out. Like, I'm getting whatever it is you expect out of people. You can return that same type of energy to them. But these are people that like to project onto you when you are being open about these things. Maybe you even come off a little closed off initially. Like, you may look like you are meaner than you actually are. And this is triggering people. Like, that light, that part of you that is actually nice is triggering people. Now, for others of you, I'm picking up on something career related as well. Like I said, some of you could be talking about your struggle in your artwork or through your creative pursuits, and this is something that could be triggering people. Your light is just triggering people. People in this pile, your light is triggering people. I'm not getting in a really good way. It's almost like they want to hold back from you because you're a mirror. You're a mirror to a lot of people. But what I was going to say too is, some of you, whatever you choose to do creatively or for work or something like that, if you're the type of person that is interacting with a lot of people online, or if you are someone that like wants to collaborate with people, or if you are someone that like is putting yourself out there or whatever it is, there's an energy here of people feeling inspired by what you do, but also like some people are very attracted to you because of what you do. I'm getting this energy. Some people are very attracted to you. But I also get like, I also get people being triggered like I don't know, like maybe they want to do what you do. Something that you do for work, some people may want to do as well. And they're triggered when they see you doing it and you're showing off and you're showing your skills. Because they're both attracted to you and envious of you. So even with the woman on the picture again, like how she has the guitar, maybe some of you guys are like guitarists, or some of you guys are musicians, or some of you guys are artists, some of you guys are, models or something like that. People will watch you do what you do and be very attracted to you because of it. Okay? But they also are triggered because they want to be more like you. I feel like that still coincides with the last message. I'm also getting something about your light here. Like how you choose to interact with people, how you inspire people through what you do, the conversations you have with them. Even when you're telling them your struggle, or even when you're telling them, like, giving them advice on theirs. Some of you could even be giving advice to people on their struggles. You're like there to console them and things like that. You reach out to people, you show them love. You're like, I've been through this too. I'll help you out with this too. I want to help you heal. I want to talk to you about this. When you have those types of discussions with people, I also feel like your light impacts other people by making them feel like they need to restrain themselves. Like some people have to hold themselves back from you a bit, because they are attracted to you. So if you are in like situations where, again, you're sharing your work, you're talking about your emotions, you're there to help people out, you're looking out for them, something like that, there are people in your energy that have to hold themselves back from you, because they may feel like you're like, it's almost like if they hit on you, they feel like you wouldn't respond well. So if you're like a musician and you're singing or you're doing something, this person's like, I can't tell them that I think that's sexy. I can't tell them that I feel like they look really good when they're playing that instrument or singing that song. But your light comes out during those periods. Your light comes out when you're doing whatever you love to do. Somebody's like, I can't just say that they look good. I don't know why they can't say it. I don't know what your profession is. It could be unprofessional. You could be a therapist. You're listening to someone and you're talking to them and somebody's like, oh my God, how do I tell my therapist? Like, they're fine. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm getting that vibe. Like, some of you guys are helping out people or helping people decompress, or, you're talking to them about different things. And some of these people don't know how to handle what it is that they feel in those moments. Your light impacts people by, I guess, like arousing them to a certain degree. I'm also getting that energy, pile 2. So that is what I have. That's what I have in this pile. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 3. You're the pile that chose image 3. Before we actually get into your message, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. Also, before I got into your pile, I was hearing the beginning of Girls, Girls, Girls by Jay-Z. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. You or someone else could be. Or somebody could date women. Or someone could talk to women for a living, or just have a lot of girlfriends. Or some of you are really impacting girls. Girls are really impacted by your light for some reason. All right. Or the song resonates somehow. I don't know how. Maybe you like that song. Some of you could be on tour, or you could be someone that goes on tour, or something about a tour could be significant. But I'm seeing 36, 43, and 4 as the most relevant numbers in this pile. Somebody could be a Virgo or a Libra. I'm seeing Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Someone could be a Cancer or a Leo, an Aries or a Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, these are the most relevant signs in this pile. How has your light impacted others? How does your light impact others? Okay. Pile 3. Some of y'all, this is funny. For some of you, how your light has impacted others, it has impacted them in a positive but also negative way. Even if you aren't interested in women, some of you could be, date men or anything like this. This may have nothing to do with romance at all. This could have to do with your workspace, or romance. It can, for sure, it could be romance. Some of y'all get a lot of people who have crushes on you, pile 3. And this is how your light is impacting people. People crush on you. People end up liking you because of your light, how you show up. However you show up in the world, whether this is like within a career field where you're interacting with people, or in arenas where you're choosing to date or you're exploring your options romantically, there's something here about people just like instantly having a crush on you. Some of you are very attractive in this pile. However, when I say the energy is like bittersweet, because some of you are very attractive and very kind and very open, there's a lot of people that are activated in the process of meeting you or getting to know you. Some of them, they have heart activations. It's like love at first sight. Okay, especially if you are like a ladies' man. I love this. I'm getting some of you are coming into contact with women where it's like immediately, or men, whoever you talk to, immediately they are, like in love with you. Or women too. For my women in this pile, for the people who identify with being female, I'm getting something here about like you coming into contact with people, men, women, whoever you're interested in, and them feeling like immediately in love with you. Immediately in love with you. I don't know if it's your personality. I feel like you make people of all cultures feel inspired by you, or like you could be everyone's type. Pile 3. And it could even be off of personality as well. For some of you, it definitely is physical. You're very physically attractive. Some of you dress really well, or you just look really good. You might smell really good, things like that. But your body could even be really nice. I'm getting somebody has a really nice body. And regardless of how it looks, some of y'all might be like, no, I don't. I'm getting, yes, you do. A lot of you that chose this pile look really good, especially when you're dressed up. I don't know if you're at events where you're dressed up, or again, if you're like someone that has to go to events that are formal, or if not formal, I'm getting like you're around people. Some of you are around people. When you're around people, maybe you're at the club, maybe you're at a bar. I don't know. There's something about you being around people and people seeing you and immediately feeling like, oh my gosh, this person's so attractive. Not only is this person attractive, you could be coming into contact with these people and having conversations with them, and they feel like it is damn near a miracle that they caught your eye, that you wanted to have that conversation, that you were interested in talking to them, that they got a chance to work with you, that they got a chance to, to just catch you for a second. Like if you're someone that is very busy, some of you could even be in the public eye. Are you well known? You could be some sort of a celebrity or something, or you are someone that has a lot of status, or you're of importance to people. So when people come into contact with you, it's like, or you just look this way. Maybe you're not of, any significant status, but it's like you look expensive, you look important, you look like people want to be with you. So when you come into contact with people, your light initially impacts them by making them feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so lucky to be talking to this person. I'm so lucky to be, have this person empathizing with me. I'm so lucky to have this person listen to me talk about the things that I love, or to talk about myself, or that they're listening. Like, I'm so grateful for this. But the bittersweet aspect of it all is when people come into contact with you and see you, again, regardless of your gender, I am getting this energy here where maybe initially they feel like you're beautiful, they're lucky, this is it. Like they've met the person they're supposed to be talking to, or they're coming into contact with someone that they want to be in their life long term, or they want to choose them or something like that. But rather it be a quick interaction or a connection that you have in your life for a long time, a lot of you are really meant to be catalysts for people. It could be a catalyst when it comes to their love life. Like maybe you get people to go, oh my God, I want to date again. Like I met this really cute guy. I met this really cute girl, this really cute person. And they made me feel like I should be out and dating. Like I got hit on by this person, or I had this conversation with this person. And all of a sudden now I'm like, I want to date. Like I would love to date them. Like I want to date them. But maybe some of you don't want to be committed. Or maybe some of you, this is like, again, a professional setting. You can't really date the people you're coming into contact with. Or you could, but maybe, I don't know, like, are you at a meet and greet, or are you in a situation where they can't really talk to you too long? Because I'm getting this vibe where it's kind of like, it may be a passing moment. It may be a smile on the street. It may be a drink at a bar. It may be a conversation you have around a group of people of some sort. It may be an interaction at a job. Like maybe you're a waiter, maybe you are a manager or something like that. And these people are like, wow, I'm so happy I met this person, or I'm so blessed to have came into contact with this person. But again, it's like, but they can't save me. Yeah. Like they're not going to save me though. They're just here to help me understand what I need in the moment, or what I need to know at that moment. So if somebody's not feeling confident and they come across you and you're like, you look great, this person's whole mood's going to change. Whole mood change. They would hope that you would be the one that wants to talk to them, but maybe you're just the person that instills some level of confidence in them at that moment. And they're like, wow, maybe I should be open to love. Maybe I should go to that party. Maybe I should wear that dress. Maybe I should wear this outfit. Maybe I should go out more often. Maybe I should, go to the gym. Maybe some of y'all are at the gym and somebody sees you at the gym and you spot them at the gym, or you compliment them at the gym, or you are a trainer, you're helping them at the gym. And, people fall in love. People fall in love with their trainers sometimes. So some of y'all people could be falling in love with you. Like you could be a teacher, a trainer, you're doing something for people, and they could be falling in love with you. Like they're like, oh my gosh, like this person's so attractive. Like what would happen if I dated them? And they realize like the purpose of meeting this person is not to be dating them, or this person is not focused on dating me. This person is not focused on dating me. People could be realizing that. Like you might be really kind and, sweet. And people are like, oh my gosh, this person's so sweet. Of course, this isn't for everybody, but for some of you, this is how your light impacts people. People realize in meeting you that this is like a lucky occurrence, but it doesn't mean that it is going to go further than this. Like it is just that moment. You are meant to inspire. You're like a catalyst of some sort. You inspire them in the moment, and then, you go on about your day. And this is important. This energy is important because some of you are really meant to inspire people to move forward on their path. This could even be a situation too where some of you inspire people like, you are so fine. And if this is true, you'll know. But some of you, either you're too, you could be, you could be having all kinds of experiences, honestly. Somebody's connected to animals in this pile too. I'm seeing a bunch of animals in the cards now. Somebody could be connected to owls, crows, panthers, deers, moths. I'm seeing those types of animals, cicadas, things like that. Seashells could also be significant. But no, what was I going to say? For some of you, it could even be a situation too where like, people are coming into contact with you and maybe they hit on you, or they feel so inspired by their light or by your light. Maybe you're attracting other people who are also of the light, but I'm getting like some people are so inspired by your light that they're like, I gotta say something to Pile 3. Like I gotta hit on Pile 3. And it just so happens that you are probably the nicest person they could have hit on. Like, not only are you the finest, some of you are probably the nicest person, like great person to hit on. Pile 3 is a great person to hit on because you'll let them down easy, or you'll let them know, like, I'm not dating right now, but I appreciate you. Or you'll be kind about it. You'll be kind in a way that makes them still feel motivated to date or to pursue people or to make a move. Like, it's hard. It's hard telling people how you feel or making moves on people. That's not easy for everybody. Some people are great conversationalists. Other people, it's like, that's a daunting task to be like, I like you, or you're very attractive. So for those of you where you do get hit on by people, these people might find it in themselves to hit on you. And I feel like your response is empathetic enough for them to feel like I should keep hitting on people, or I should keep trying to find love, even if it's not with pile 3. That's how your light impacts people. People realize that, like, just because you exist and you're kind and you're sweet and all this stuff doesn't mean that they should just, I don't know, cling to you or look for you to save them or look for you to be a permanent fixture. It's just like, you are, I'm hearing Prototype by Outkast. Yeah. It's like, I hope that you're the one, but if not, you're the prototype. Like, you are definitely the map. You are the blueprint of the type of person I want, even if it's not you. Some of y'all, this could be the people that you've dated that feel this way. Some of you have came into contact with people where it's like they love being with you. Everything about being with you is like a pleasant experience until you decide that you don't want to be committed, or you just choose work over them, or you say, like, you're just like, I don't want to be focused on that right now. You tell them that you want to be single. They're like, at least I got a chance with pile 3, Yeah. Most of the people that date you, they don't regret it at all. They don't. Of course they want to come back. What? I'm getting somebody in here. You want to know if people want to come back? Of course they want to come back. Some of y'all, people are having great experiences with you dating. Like, I'm getting that real heavy. That's what I'm saying. Like, girls. Like, maybe some of y'all are like real, like, lover boy, lover girls, or like, you know how to lay it on thick, or, you're just charming. You're really sweet. You're really healing to be around, but you're not always guaranteed to stay. And people realize that this is a spiritual experience they're having with you, even if it isn't something that is meant to last long. So that's how your light impacts people, pile 3. I hope that made sense. I hope you enjoyed that message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 4. You are the pile that chose image 4. Pile 4, before we get into your message, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 9, 32, 6 as the most relevant numbers. Somebody in here could be a Virgo or Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Someone could be a Taurus or a Gemini, Cancer or a Gemini. I'm seeing Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag again, Taurus and Libra, Aries, Virgo, Gemini as the most relevant signs in this reading. Could be your sign, could be someone else's sign, the people you're impacting, things like that. Now, how has your light impacted others? Funny enough, pile 4, I feel like the message here for you is that your light has always impacted others. This is something that has been growing within you since birth. You've always had a light. Okay. And I didn't say this in every pile, but this is important in this pile. You've always had a light, and you've always been someone that was able to grow within the adversity you faced. And it seems like everything works out for you. This is how people view your light. Everything works out for you. You're always moving forward. You are always gaining more confidence, knowing your self-worth, forgiving people of the past and changing, gaining new opportunities, having those rebirths, having the phoenix moment. You burn everything down and you're born again. Some of you have been born again many a times. Many a time. Some of y'all have been through so much stuff throughout your life and still you keep going. So kudos to you. That's first off. But I'm getting, how does this light impact people? For some of you, the people who are impacted most by your light are your family. If you have people in your family that know for a fact they have contributed to your struggle or your hard times, your current light and the light that you continue to maintain is one that leaves them feeling bad. These people feel bad, regretful, remorseful for how they treated you and how you've been able to overcome this, because you'll never forget. It's almost like they are a part of your, like, what do they call it? Like your villain arc or your origin story. Like when people ask you about certain people in your life, they will forever be the people that caused you to go through this glow up, because they tore you down so bad, or they made you feel so bad, or they didn't support you in the times where you needed them. And this all contributed to where you are. These are people that would love to take credit for who you are currently. Or these are people that would love to say that they did good by you. But they can't. Some of these people can't. Some of you, especially if you have like an ex or something. Some of y'all have like an ex-partner or somebody from your past that like, they cannot say that they made you. Whether it's a masculine or a feminine or whatever it is. This person cannot say that they made you. They may have contributed to your story, but they are not a permanent fixture in the story. And I feel like this bothers them. Because seeing you now and seeing how much you've grown, it's something that they didn't expect. I feel like there's a lot of people that did not expect you to become who you are currently. Some of you could be remarried. If you've ever had a divorce in the past, you could be remarried. Some of you could just be happy by yourself and maybe open to new love or open to new experiences. Or some of you could be newly married or having a child or anything like that. Like, you don't have to have a kid. I know I chose the image where there's a woman with her child, but some of you could have really beautiful children, or, again, like this could be your parent that is being triggered by your light. Some of y'all, you are the child of someone and this person is the one that's being triggered. But for others of you, I'm getting like, you either have a whole new life now, or your life has only gotten better over time. And this light that you have is really causing people to feel like bad for not supporting you, for not seeing the vision. Many of you are also very intuitive, and these people feel like they did not see the vision when you were telling them about it. Like, you could have been telling people what was going on. Some of y'all could have even been telling other people about what was going on in your family or around you or in a relationship, and nobody listened. Nobody listened, or nobody believed you, or, maybe people didn't trust you when you were saying it, but now they see it. Or now they believe you. I'm also picking up on something here around people being impacted by your light in a way where they want to defend you. So that's another flip side of this. If any of you have had any negative experiences in your family, in a relationship, in a friend group, anything like that, the way your light shows up, the way you've been able to grow past all the adversity and become wiser over time and love yourself more and more and all these different things, this actually has inspired people to defend you, possibly even defend themselves. Some of you are inspiring people to defend themselves, to speak up more about what they've been through, or to not be afraid to cut people off. Because some of y'all have cut people off that, like, some people could never imagine cutting off. Or some of you have spoken your truth about things that people are like, I don't have it in me to say that. I could never say that. I could never do that. And then they see you do it and they're like, oh my gosh, maybe I should. set that boundary, speak my mind, say that thing. Maybe I should stand up for myself. Maybe I should leave that relationship. Maybe I should forgive that person, forgive myself. Like, I'm getting all kinds of things. This energy is so important. This light that you have is so important, though, because it definitely is inspiring people to be more like you. Okay, this could even be your children. If you have children, pile 4, your children could be watching you go through all of this, and it looks like you could be handling a situation very well. You have a lot of grace. You're someone that stays optimistic. If they've seen you have issues with your family, if they've seen you have issues with your friends or love interest or anything like that, these are people that, or kids or whoever's around you. There's people in your life, siblings, children, lovers, anybody that are seeing you overcome these issues, and they're inspired to do the same. Some people could even feel inspired to pursue you, like in love. Some people are seeing how much you've overcame and how you continue to glow and shine and grow, and it's making them want to pursue you. Yeah. Somebody in your energy could even be waiting for the opportunity to shoot their shot or make a move or something like that. Like, because you continue to shine. This could be a secret admirer or something like that. Could be somebody you're not currently talking to, or it could be someone that just thinks about you a lot. I'm hearing Thinking About You by Frank Ocean. Somebody could be a Scorpio. They don't have to be. But yeah, that's what I'm getting out of this pile. How does your light impact people? You inspire them to follow in your footsteps. You inspire them to keep going. You have made them feel bad for how they've treated you. You've made them be ashamed. The same people who probably tried to shame you at some point in time are now ashamed of how they've treated you. Because they did not expect you to keep going, and they did not know that you were going to overcome this. Everything that you've overcame has become a memory, of what motivated you. And who wants to be the negative memory? No one. You got people in your energy that know that they are the motivation for your come up, for your level up. And they wish they weren't. They wish they weren't. They wish they weren't the reason behind your weight loss. They wish they weren't the reason behind your glow up, your business, your healing. Like they wish they weren't a part of that. Because the more you grow and the more you evolve, and the more you speak your mind and tell your truth, the more embarrassed they are. These family members, these friends, these exes, they're embarrassed. So your light is inspiring people as well as embarrassing them. That's crazy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 5. You're the pile that chose image 5. Pile 5. This is juicy. Oh, I forgot a card. Hold on. This is juicy, Pile 5. Before I got into your pile, I was channeling She Wants to Move by NERD. Okay. So which side are you on? Which side are you on? I'm assuming you're either the woman that someone is wanting to steal, or you are Pharrell and Chad and the rest of them, and you are the one that is telling somebody that they girl don't even want to be over there. Their girl wants to be with you or something like that. Yes, that's what I'm getting. Wow. Wow, this message is very clear. Pile 5, I don't know which side you're on, boo, but let's get into these numbers and signs that are relevant. I'm seeing 22, 6, and 25. These could be relevant numbers, ages, things like that. Who knows? Somebody could be an Aries or a Taurus. Someone could be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Somebody in this pile, side note, you could be seeing a lot of angel numbers, bunnies, and crows. Random, but I know that that's something that I'm seeing. Somebody could also be a Gemini or a Cancer. Cancer or Leo. I'm seeing Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Aries could be relevant in this pile. Now, how does your light impact others? How has it impacted others? Some of you have inspired others to take back control of their current narrative or trajectory in life. And it kind of feels like it's through the means of romance. Now, this could also be in a career way. Maybe some of you guys are inspiring people. Like maybe you're currently doing something in your career and it inspires people to, you know, go down a different path, or maybe go down a path that you're on because they're like, why am I on this path? Like maybe you meet people, like let's say you're an artist and you meet someone that is an aspiring artist, or they love making artwork, but they also work this 9 to 5 and they're just doing it because, you know, they got to make ends meet, whatever it is. And you're like, oh, I make art, you know, even if you work a 9 to 5, you're like, I make art too. Or you're like, I do this full time. And people are like, oh my gosh, you do that full time? Maybe I should do that full time. Maybe I should try to do that. Maybe I should explore that a bit more. Maybe I should pour more into that passion, especially if other people are against it. So if other people around this person are saying, you shouldn't do that, you can't do that, you know, that's not smart, whatever it is. People coming into contact with you are inspired by the optimism you have around what you do, what you pursue, how you show up in the world. Now, for others of you, somebody in this pile, you could be inspiring people to leave existing relationships behind. Your light could be the type of light that people see you and immediately question why they're in their situation. I don't want to say it's always a negative situation, because I mean sometimes people are in situations where it's like it's just flat out negative. They're seeing you, they're meeting you, they're like, oh my gosh, this is one of the best people I've ever met in the world. Why am I with my partner? I should be with pile 5, right? That's definitely a possibility. But I'm also getting an energy here of like people being in happy relationships and still considering like, what am I doing in this relationship because they met you? Okay. And like I said, it could actually be tied into both of those scenarios that I named, where it's like some of you are inspiring people in their career. Maybe some people are dating partners that don't motivate them in their career, or don't motivate them creatively, or don't inspire them to go after what they want. So coming into contact with you and seeing you or hearing about you, or however you choose to show up, even if these people don't know you physically, for some of you, these could be people that are watching you online, or again, like they're coming into contact with you. For some of you, I'm hearing people are hearing about you. Like they may not even have to physically see you. Pile 5. Because of something that you've built for yourself, or because of whatever it is that you do that has inspired other people, or conversations that you've had with other people, these people could be telling other people, and that's inspiring them. Yeah. People are releasing the need to know why they want to go towards something new because of you. They're releasing the need to like question it so heavy. They're just like, I need to close out this cycle. I need to start something new. I need to pursue what I love. Yeah. Some of you have like a very earth angel type of energy. This is why they feel inspired. And if we have to frame it again around she wants to move, I said you could be the woman or you could be Pharrell and them. You hear my stomach? My stomach's making noises. Sorry. You could either be the woman or you could be Pharrell and them. Okay, so some of you, if you are the woman in this scenario, I don't know, you could be making people want to steal you. You make people want to take you. They're like, can't you see this woman deserves to be loved a little bit more? Can't you tell that this person needs to enjoy their life? Like, let that woman live. Let that woman live. Let her dance. Let her be free. People are like wanting to free you. Some people may feel like they want to help you be free. Others of you, yeah. Some of you have people that want to help you be free. Others of you, you're inspiring people to free you. Like they're like, let me go over there and save this person. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter who I'm talking to. Some of y'all have the energy of someone where like people want to claim you, save you, take you, you know, have you. I'm trying to think of something. Who has this type of energy? I don't know. Like, there's this vibe of people feeling inspired to, you know, even down to the bunny on this card. Like, maybe some people want to have kids with you. Some people see you and they're like, this person should have a ton of kids. Or this person needs to build a huge family. This person needs to be married. This person should be, you know, this person deserves to be a father. This person deserves to be a mother, a wife, a husband. I'm getting people look at you and immediately think like, this person deserves that. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. They feel inspired to act on their desires because of your existence, because of your light, which is so odd, right? I almost feel like these are people that view you as an escape, Pile 5, from their reality. And it's funny because some of you really make people want to pursue you, like consistently, very consistently. It's not just a regular, like, I saw this person and now I'm like, you are really like the definition of risk it all. People want to risk it all for you. Because it's something about your energy. They could be like, if I take this risk, my family's going to be mad at me. F it. They're like, F it. If I take this risk, my friend group is about to be mad at me. F it. Like, if I take this risk, you know, I don't know. People feel like it's risky. They feel like it's risky. Why do they feel like it's so risky? What's that about? I guess because they're tied to other things. The Tower. Scorpio, Aries. I feel like it's because either they're tied to other things or they know that you are a free agent. Even if she wants to move, like maybe you're not, and she wants to move. It seems like she's in a relationship and the guy's like trying to convince the other guy, like, mister, like, look at your girl. She don't want to be with you. She wants to party. She wants to be with me, right? He's saying that, but what if the vibe is just that you want to be free in general? Like some of y'all have a vibe where it's like you just want to be free in general. People may be inspired to chase after you even when they know that you want to be free. And for some reason, they don't need a reasoning behind, like, these people don't feel like they need a guarantee to know whether you'll be with them or not. They're just like, I don't know. It's giving risk it all. It's giving risk it all. I'm hearing Ready to Lose It All or Lose It All by Sir. Somebody's like, I'll lose it all. Like, and lose it all, it's not a negative song. It's like, he's ready. He's literally ready to marry the woman. Because it's like, I don't know, something about your energy. What is it about this energy? You have a secret admirer, Pile 5. Some of y'all, these people like you because you're hard to tie down. Others of you, these people like you because they know that a lot of people like you. What else? I don't know. It's just like, if there's a chance, they'll take it. That's what I'm getting. People are willing to take chances on you because they feel like you're worth it. They feel like there's signs and synchronicities that are leading them to you or that are telling them to do this. Like some of you really trigger something in people that make them go, I need to make a move. It could be in the way that you talk to them, the conversations that you have. I definitely get the vibe of like awakening people. Some of you are very smart in this pile. So some of the things that you're saying to people or some of the things that, you know, they're hearing about you. Did I say that in this pile? Like some of the things that people are hearing about you could be inspiring them. Did I say that in this pile or did I say that in another pile? If I said that in this pile, then yes. Like, there's something here about like people not even needing to know you directly. This could be somebody hearing someone else talk about you to like a friend. That's shady. This is shady energy. But like somebody could be telling someone about you and like bragging about you to someone else, and it like makes this person want to meet you. Could be in a very harmless way, like where it's like, oh, like, well, I want to meet him. Like, if you're telling me about this person, I want to meet that person. But for others of you, it could be like, you said that they're this great. Like, I want to meet them. Some people got that type of vibe. Like, some people are willing to take very crazy risks to be with you or to experience you. Because you wake up something in them. They feel awakened. They feel awakened by your energy. They might even feel like their inner child is active or something. And all of a sudden they're like, you know what? I think this person's the one. So that's how your light is impacting people. Pile 5, you're making people want to take a risk. Yeah. All right. Consistently take a risk as well. Take a risk to the point where, like, you know, most scenarios where people are leaving situations behind, they go, I'm gonna leave my partner, and they don't really leave. Not for everybody, you know, don't be triggered. Somebody in here might be triggered. But some people go, I'm gonna leave my partner, and they don't actually leave. Some of you are like the anomaly where it's like somebody's like, I'm gonna leave my partner, and it's like, yeah, right. And they really leave for you because it's like you're once in a lifetime to these people, or they just, I don't know. They just can't get enough. All right. So that's all that I have for my pile 5s. Pile 5. Interesting pile. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I'll talk to you guys later. Hi, pile 6. You're the pile that chose image 6. Before we actually get into this pile, I was hearing a crow outside of my window. Or a raven. Can you hear it? I don't know if you can, but I don't think you can either. But it's still out there, and it's like cawing or like crowing or whatever they do. And that could be significant for somebody. So I don't know what that's about. I'm also seeing, let's get into the numbers and signs out here. We got 44. Oh, wait. No. I also was hearing After the Storm by Kali Uchis. Okay. Somebody could be a Cancer, or somebody likes Kali Uchis, or that's significant. That came up. But now let's get into the numbers and the signs. I'm seeing 44, 8, 32, and 34 as relevant numbers in this pile. Somebody could be a Leo or a Virgo. I'm seeing Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn. Someone could be a Libra or a Taurus, a Leo or a Virgo, a Leo or a Cancer, a Taurus or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, and Leo as most important in this pile. After the Storm. For some of you, your light is brightest or has increased over time, but I'm getting your life could be significant in this pile. Your light is impacting people who have known you for a very long time. And this energy kind of came up in another pile, but I'm getting like, there's something here about people seeing you evolve in a way that has inspired them to, I'm hearing Love You Better by LL Cool J. You might have somebody in your energy from your past that, like, the way you've evolved after everything that you've been through with this person, it may be making them want to love you better, treat you better. Okay? For others of you, it could be something here about the things that you've been through and how you've been able to overcome them. And the people who come into contact with you who are new to you, they may even want to love you better. They're like, I want to treat you better than whoever treated you bad in the past. because they feel like you deserve it. A lot of you have been able to evolve so significantly in your lifetime out of situations that were negative, out of patterns that probably weren't beneficial to you, that some people are like in awe of what your destiny seems to be. People feel like you have a big destiny, pile 6. Rather it be like the family that you came from or the family that you've built, the places where you've lived or the jobs that you've had. Like there's something here about you being able to overcome a lot. And honestly, it really is inspiring other people to change. But like I said before, I'm getting like a strong energy here of also someone feeling inspired to come back around. Somebody wants to come back around. How your light has impacted others is making people want to come back around to you. Now, for some of you, these people probably don't deserve to be back around. But that's really up to you. I'm not getting that vibe so heavy in this pile, actually. Like, if there's somebody that wants to come back to you or somebody that wants to work on something with you, they may not be the worst person in the world. It doesn't even have to be an ex, honestly. Some of you have people in your energy that have seen you grow and change over time, and you could have like more than one stream of income, or some of you are like taking care of your kids but also taking care of the family, or again, you could even be in a relationship if you're like holding down the fort. You got kids, you got all this stuff going on, or you got yourself, you got a pet, you got more than one stream of income, you take care of your family, you take care of your friends. If you're doing all of this, there's something here about somebody seeing you go from a hard time into a better time. And it's really making someone want to come back around and fight for this with you. Okay? Or it's really making your current partner feel like it's worth it to keep fighting for this with you. It's worth it. We're never at a lack. We're always enough. You're always enough. Some of you really impress people with how you are able to manage your finances. Pile 6. That's a real strong message in this pile. I don't know how you juggle your income or what type of sources of income you have or how you're able to withstand periods of loss or lack, but some of you are like alchemists in this pile, or people have seen you go through hard times and keep going or find a way or make a way, and it's like very impressive. It's even more impressive too because some of you are very attractive. So I don't know whether these people don't expect you to be as savvy or, self-sufficient as you are, responsible as you are, especially if you had a crazy past. Some of y'all had a crazy past. Maybe bad relationships, bad habits. Again, a hard upbringing. Like there's things that you've been through that people feel like could have taken you down another path and it didn't. You chose to go a better route or a different way, and after the storm the flowers bloom. Like some of y'all, things have gotten better. I was actually channeling the beginning portion of the song where she's like, do you ever wonder what's going on in his world? Or something like that. Like I'm getting the vibe here that you could also be a masculine in this pile. Like you could be inspiring a woman to nurture you. If you're a masculine in this pile, you're inspiring other feminines. And it doesn't even have to be romantic, some of y'all. This could be like friends. Or it could be romantic, but some of you, you could have people in your energy where it's like they see everything that you've gone through and they just want to uplift you. They want to, take care of you. They see you going hard for what you want and showing up as a good partner or parent or provider type. And they're like, what can I give? What can I do? What do you want? Yeah. Somebody no longer feels bad for what they went through in the past or who they were in the past. And this type of energy is really inspiring people. Some of y'all could be inspiring other people to stop feeling guilty. Like, oh, I used to be a player in the past. I mean, I really want to get married now, but some of y'all are like, okay, I used to be a player in the past and I'm married, or I'm doing this now, or I've done this. And they're like, wow, really? Yeah, I used to hang out and party and do all this stuff in the past, and I really want to go down this path, but I feel like that's hypocritical. And you're like, why? Like, just own your, I'm getting like, you own your truth. You own your truth. You own what you've been through. You tell people about the things that you've been through. You're very honest. You let people know that you've had hard times, but you keep going. And this is really impressive to them. Yeah, there's a lot of people that feel like, funny enough, some of you, there are people in your energy that could have been afraid of commitment, or afraid of certain things at some point in time, like afraid of moving, afraid of commitment, afraid of starting a business, afraid of, I don't know. There's a lot of things that people have been afraid of, maybe afraid of partying even. Like, people are afraid of certain things, and something about coming into contact with you and seeing your light has made them feel like it's not that bad, or, you know, it wouldn't be that bad. It actually sounds fun, or it actually sounds cool, or, you know, it actually feels like something I could do. Maybe I should overcome my fears. Maybe I should try. Yeah. I'm hearing We All Try by Frank Ocean. Frank been coming through. Look, I'm clocking it. Frank been coming through in these readings. I love Frank Ocean. Yeah, some of y'all, you got that kind of vibe. Or somebody's dealing with a Scorpio, or you're a Scorpio. Some of y'all, it's like you've been through so much and you keep going and you keep thriving and you keep striving. And it's like, you're divine. You are divine. You know? Being divine is a choice. The same way being karmic is a choice. I feel like a lot of you in this pile, you choose to be divine. You could go a darker route if you wanted to, or a low vibrational route. You might have already been there before at some point in time. But I'm getting this energy where it's like, listen to that. Is that an airplane? Some of y'all have chosen a different route. That's an airplane. Again, somebody in here, you could have moved, or maybe you travel on your own, or you do something like, there's meaning behind that. Like, you just move forward. You always find a way to keep it moving. Yeah, to keep going. To keep elevating. And this is definitely inspiring someone to either come back around your way, or to keep trying in their own life. I just saw 1111 on the time. Yeah. Some of you have a really bright light as well. Like, your aura might be really bright. Or people can just tell that you've done a lot to heal yourself. You're a healer. And you don't judge others for the things that they have to heal, or where they're at in life. You know that there can always be a better day. So that's all that I have for this pile. Nice pile. Pile 6. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 7. You're the pile that chose image 7. Before we actually get into your message, let's get into the numbers that I'm seeing and the signs that are most relevant in this pile. 19 is coming up. 14 is coming up, as well as 2. Okay, those could be relevant numbers for someone in this pile. Somebody could be a Scorpio or a Libra. I'm seeing Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Taurus, or Libra. Somebody could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific, Taurus or Gemini, Aquarius or Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. Libra. I feel like that was a lot of water sign and Scorpio in this pile. It doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing that heavy in the pile all of a sudden, which is interesting. To me, that doesn't have to mean that you are a Scorpio. You could be dealing with one or have those placements in your chart. But I'm also getting something here about like being like change. Like some of y'all are triggering changes in people. Yeah, like change. Yeah, one of the one of the cards out here actually say change, which is interesting. Okay, so let's talk about it. How has your light impacted others? How does your light impact others? Pile 7. Pile 7, you make people question who they've been hanging around. Okay? Who they've been dating, who they've been hanging around, why they aren't going after what they love. Now, for some of you, this could be about like a physical person. Like it could be like maybe people are seeing you and they're like, why am I not going after pile 7? Like pile 7 is what I want. I'm interested in pile 7. Why am I not going after this person? Others of you, this could be a like people are hearing about what you've gone after, what inspires you, what you're interested in, the friends that you have, the things that you've acquired, the things that you've done. They could even be seeing this online for some of you. Some people are watching you online and this is where they're seeing it. But others of you, these are people that are, I'm getting like first impression vibes for some reason. Some of you are meeting people for the first time and it's an experience. Like meeting you is impactful, very impactful. A lot of people are triggered into some sort of karmic lesson when meeting you. So again, I don't know whether you could have very like karmic placements in your chart, and that's not a negative thing. I'm just getting like there's something to be learned in meeting you. And it could go many different ways. Some people are learning about skills that they should be pursuing through you. Some people are learning about things that they've been settling for through you, through your light. Other people are learning about how they've allowed their pride to get in the way of being with you through you. Some people are realizing that what they want is so close. If they were to, again, like make a move, like I'm getting people are very inspired in your presence by what you're saying, or maybe even by how you look. Pile 7, some people are seeing you and they're like, what am I doing? Like, why am I not saying anything? Why am I not making a move? I'm also getting what do I like? Like some of you could be challenging people's preferences. Okay? Now, this doesn't have to just be sexually. For some of y'all, it is. Some of y'all, you got people questioning what they like, y'all. In pile 7, if people don't normally like women, they're like, I like women because of you. They don't normally like men. They're like, I like men because of you. If they don't normally like people who are gender fluid or trans or anything, people could be like, I like you. Something about you is different than other people. Could be a race thing, could be a size thing, could be a hair thing, you know, different things. Some of you are very attractive. And this could even be on a platonic level. Somebody's like, I've never had a friend that was into that, or I've never had a friend that was like that. Like, why do I not have friends like you? Why have I never came into contact with someone like you? Someone who's so powerful. Some of you give off, like if you're a feminine, you give off goddess vibes. People can tell that you are like divine. Others of you, if you're like a masculine, you could be coming into contact with feminines that like feel like you bring out the goddess energy in them. Or you still could have goddess vibes. Some of y'all could have like the energy of like, you know, there's a certain level of divinity that you radiate that makes people question what they're doing. And for some of you, this is specifically in their career even. Like if you're really good at what you do in your career, or if you're having success in something that you do in your career, or if you're someone that encourages people to pursue what they want, they're like, why have I not done that? Like, why didn't I do that? Why am I not doing this? And this could be off of first impressions. Like I said, this could be people that have known you for a while now, or people who, like, some people want to get to know you. Your light has the type of energy where it's like, they don't want it to be a brief interaction. These are people that want to know you more. They're curious. They want to learn from you. People want to learn from you. They want to read the books you read. They want to watch the shows you watch. They want to listen to the music you listen to. They want to talk about the things that you talk about. Like, these are people that feel very inspired by you. They want to be in the room with you when you're talking about things with other people because they want to hear your perspective on it. You have the type of energy of someone where it's like, I feel like you're on both sides. This is very interesting energy that I'm picking up on. Some of you are the type of people where if there was a room full of people talking, you are the person that would call out the person that probably doesn't normally have an opinion, or maybe even you call out someone that is like keeping quiet. You're like, what's your opinion? Like, I want to hear your opinion. I'm interested in you in the back. Like, I'm getting you, the quiet person right there in the back. I want to talk to you. So because you do that, people are like, me? They're surprised. They're shocked. Or maybe you see things in people. People show their talents. They show you their gifts. They're sharing something with you or with more than one person. You're the type of person that would tell someone like, you're really good. You're really good. You're really good. You make people feel at ease. Yes. It's so funny because there's a card out here that says lavender. And I heard someone say the other day, like, it could have been in like a pick a card. I think I was watching a pick a card and they were like, some people would say that you're lavender in human form. I was like, that's actually really nice. I don't know if they were talking about somebody else. Like, I can't remember if it was a general or if it was like a pick a card. I think it might have been a pick a card. Somebody in here, people could consider you lavender in human form. Like, you are hella soothing. You are very soothing. You calm people's nervous systems. You make people feel included. You make people feel like they need to go after what they want. You even make people feel like they need to relax. Like, if they're high strung, if they are wanting control over things, it's like you make people want to release control. And this was the thing that I was saying too. My mind bounced. This is the thing that I was saying too about you pointing out people who weren't saying anything. I'm also getting to, like, you are the person that people want to point out. So you might be the person that initiates, where you're like, hey, you, what's your opinion? And somebody's like, me? And you're like, yeah, you. And maybe they have an amazing opinion. It's like, you knew to ask that person, because this person might not have had the confidence to say something, but you know, once you pulled it out of them, they were like, wow, somebody cared. Others of you might be the type of people where it's like, you could be extremely beautiful, very attractive, very magnetic. I don't care how you look, what you think you look like. It don't matter who. You don't have to look like the image. The image could even be a representation of the people who are looking at you. I'm getting like, there's something here about people seeing you though, and being like, what is your opinion? Because you look special. You might be like, oh, me? Like, what do you want to know? Well, yeah, but you're like, well, this is my opinion. Some of y'all, you're very smart or very interesting in general. People care about your perspective. Some of you are very passionate. Okay, I'm thinking about, what is it called? Like 3 a.m. on Glenwood when 21 Savage is like, talking with my hands. These ain't, like, he's like, I'm passionate. I'm talking with my hands. These ain't gang signs. Like, I'm getting like somebody in here you are so passionate. You talk with your hands. You're letting people know how you feel. You're just getting it all out. Like, you know, there's something here about you just being very intense. You could be intense when you talk about certain things. People love that. I'm getting people are really attracted to you. Like, they're very inspired by you, but some people are also very attracted to you when you talk about stuff. And this energy is important because some people don't make decisions until they meet you. Pile 7. There's some people that feel stuck in a state of limbo. You know, they don't know if they're going to go to that event or that a party. That a party. They don't know if they're going to go to that event or party, and then they find out you're going and they go. They don't know if they want to pursue that thing or not pursue that thing, or make that move or not make that move. But then they meet someone like you and then they do it. Like, some of you are really helping people make decisions. Yeah. Because you give them a safe space to decide. Okay. Some people may even have anxiety. You're coming into contact with people who have anxiety. Some people have anxiety meeting you because they're like, who is this? Who are they? Where did you come from? It's like unreal. Somebody in here has beautiful hair. Man or woman, doesn't matter. Somebody has really nice hair. Long, short, doesn't matter. But something about seeing you is like, oh my gosh. Yeah, your hair is important in this pile. I don't know why. Some of you have really nice hair. Or maybe somebody with really nice hair feels this way when they're in your energy. Like, they see your light this way. But I'm getting like, you could have really nice hair. And that's even more impactful. Some of y'all really look like, you know, ethereal. Like, there's something very magical about you. Whether this is around people you've known for a long time or people you are just meeting. They're shocked by what you inspire in them. And how a small interaction with you can lead to some really abundant opportunities, some really abundant decisions. I feel like you help people with lack mindset. If there's anybody in your energy that like feels like they can't do it, or they don't have enough, or, you know, they're not good enough, or I don't know what they're facing, coming into contact with somebody like you makes them feel like it's possible. All right. So, yeah. Some of y'all are even like pulling people out of depression, which is really beautiful. Online or in person, y'all, which is really cool. So that's all that I have for my Pile 7s. Pile 7, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 8. You are the pile that chose image 8. Before we actually get into your message, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most important in this pile. Also, Pile 8. Before I got into your pile, I was hearing Shine by Cleo Soul, I believe. I believe that was the song. So that could be relevant for someone in this pile. Somebody could be from the UK. They don't have to be, or some of y'all may want to visit there or something like that. But I'm seeing numbers 27, 4, and 13. Somebody could be a Virgo or a Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio moon in specific. Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. How is your light impacting others? How does it impact others? There's something here about how you choose to handle your destiny. Pile 8. The type of control you have over your reality is significant in this pile. And I know that sounds kind of like simple to a certain degree, but it really is a bit more complex when it comes to how you are impacting people, this light that you have. Some of you guys are into astrology. You could be astrologers, or you could be dealing with one, or there's something here about how you've navigated life through your astrology that's significant. The things that you've taught people, or the things that you have inspired people to do through your knowledge is significant. How you've responded to life in certain cycles and challenges is important here. Many of you are also very balanced between your masculine and feminine energies. All right. So I don't know if you have like, some placements in your chart that are giving Mars, others that are giving Venus, or if there's just something here about that going on. But I'm kind of getting this vibe where it's like you're very balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. And this is something that people notice immediately. It's even in the way that you choose to pursue your career, or like how you make moves. How you make moves is significant. Your light is most impactful when you're making decisions or making moves. Okay? Rather they go in people's favor or not. Some of y'all have a good balance between this masculine and feminine energy, to the point where sometimes you are very emotionally aware and compassionate and empathetic, and other times you're using straight logic, nothing but facts, no emotions at all. Like, I'm getting somebody in here. There's times where you know how to take care of people, and then there's times where you know how to take care of business, and this is impacting people. This is a part of your light. It's interesting too, because I feel like some of you, your light is so impactful that there's definitely people who have been positively impacted by your light, and then other people that have been, I don't want to say negatively impacted, but it's like they've learned a lesson through you. And for some of you, the lesson that people have learned is that they are not as conscious or self-aware or spiritually in tune as they thought they were. Or maybe that their definition of that is wrong, Like some people, this is giving me the vibe of people that feel like someone that is on the more spiritual side, or someone that is spiritually in tune or aware, self-aware, whatever it is, would be more like love and light, love and light. Like, I'm getting some people feel like you're just supposed to be all love and light. When it's really light and dark, light and dark, like light love and, shadow work. Like, I'm getting some of you, people have seen your shadow in this pile. And they may not have understood it at some point in time, but they respect it. They respect you. Somebody in your energy wants to talk to you, pal. Somebody in your energy wants to talk to you. I don't know if you're manifesting a love interest, or if you have someone in mind that you are interested in, or if you just don't see this person coming. However you're currently making moves in your career, or however you've been operating in the world recently, or just in general, there's somebody that's watching you that wants to speak to you. These could be people that want to work with you creatively, but others of you, this is like somebody that wants to date you. Somebody in your energy like has a crush on you or is fond of you. They want to tell you how they feel. Your light inspires people to tell you how they feel. This could even be a thing too, where like, maybe maybe you've been dealing with people that have challenged you to a certain degree. Like, they didn't know your worth, or they didn't respect your boundaries, or they didn't recognize that you had boundaries or had a certain standard that you wanted them to meet. And at some point in time, I don't know whether you've spoken your mind, or you've said something, or you just physically, energetically have made it clear that you're focused on other things. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on your work. You're focused on expanding. You're focused on your spiritual growth. You're focused on being a light. for other people, right? You could be doing something online. You don't have to. Some of you are focused on being a light for other people or just being a light for the world, you know? You have a big light. You are a big light. Some of y'all might have like Leo placements or fifth house placements, or you're just someone that is very bright. Or maybe this person has this energy. You could be dealing with a Leo. Somebody is just very like taken aback by you. I feel like it's more than one person, but I am picking up on someone heavy in your pile, like that has been impacted by your light in a way where it has made them want to work with you, want to collaborate with you, or want to be with you. They like the fact that you're able to switch between being very compassionate and slightly unavailable. Like somebody likes the fact that you're kind of cold. I don't feel like it's an all the time thing. It's just like they understand it now. Somebody understands why you're acting like this. Some people recognize how you're their karma, or like what the karmic lesson is through you. People are learning lessons through you because how you choose to operate is from a space of confidence and, you know, love. Like I'm getting some of you are very loving. And again, sometimes it's not like love and light. It's like tough love. Like some of y'all are like, yeah, I love you, but no. Yeah, I love you, but it's gonna have to change. Yeah, I love you, but I'm busy. Somebody's like, oh my gosh, like I never had nobody tell me that. I've never had anybody treat me this way. Now I'm kind of like confused, but I'm also intrigued. I want to talk to you. For some of you, you come into contact with people that, again, are either confused about their career path, confused about their love life, confused about where they want to go, you know, next. And something about seeing you and how you operate in the world really inspires them. It either inspires them to follow you. Could be very literally. Some of y'all have a platform and people feel inspired to follow your platform because of whatever you're doing, how you choose. Oh my God. Not my throat. How you choose to operate in the world. Some people are inspired by how you choose to operate in the world through this like balance between your head and your heart. But others of you, I'm getting something here about like people feeling inspired to follow you, like they want to go wherever you're going. They're like, can I come? Can I follow the Empress? Can I follow the Emperor? Some of you, this is about like feminine energy. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, for some of you, it even is a thing where your energy helps people identify whose energy is off. Like if these are people that are torn between you and someone else, or who are like confused about who they want to talk to, or who are uncertain about, I don't know, the intentions behind certain people, or what type of person they want to be with. It's like they meet you or they see you in action. They see your light and they're like, I like this person. There's a reading. This is for somebody specific because when I think about Cleo Soul Shine, I think about the ad that I did on my Instagram for the reading that's like, are you a star? How are you a star in their eyes? We are at the tail end of Mercury retrograde while I'm filming this. That reading was like a retrograde reading. So some of you, you may want to watch that reading. Dang, why is my throat being weird in this pile? Hold on. I feel like it's somebody from your past that wants to say something. Somebody that you aren't talking to, or somebody that you... Oh my God, I just drunk my water and my throat's still being weird. For somebody in here, jeez, there is someone in your energy, could be from your past, that is inspired by you right now. They're impacted by your light. And that reading may be significant. I might tag it in this portion of the reading. Look on the screen. It might be somewhere. But yeah, that reading could be significant for you all. And it's like the cover of the photo is like a woman and she's crying, like glitter tears or something. So the thumbnail, that could be relevant for somebody in this pile. But yeah, I'm getting the vibe where like somebody in your energy is either still viewing you as like a star in their eyes, or there is someone in your energy that could be someone new. I feel like you got a past person in your energy, but it could be more than one person. Take it how it resonates. That's all that I have for my pile 8s. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.